Welcome to Live Edge, episode number next. I'm Matt.
I'm Amy.
Welcome to the show. On this episode, we're going to talk about some tool deals that are ending right here at the end of July. Some of these go through the 31st, which, speaking of July 31st, that is Miss 731 and I's anniversary. How many years?
25 years married, 26 years together.
That's awesome. Look at there.
So we're doing a sale.
We are doing a sale, actually. It's a good leadway.
Segue, right?
Yeah, segue. That's what those are.
Right
Good
into it.
segue. So if you go to 731boards.com and you use the code BLESSED25, you will save 25% off everything in our store.
Yep.
Board Butter, the Woodworker's Chronicle. We only have a few of those left. I haven't reordered yet. So those are running low on stock. And then we also have our build plans, our plan bundles that are already discounted. Plus you get the 25% extra off. So I think it's a pretty good deal. So you should check that out.
Has it been a blessed 25 years?
It has been a very blessed 25 years. There's nothing better than a good marriage.
That's
in my
right.
opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been very blessed. So
I'm going to wait 15 years on your plan so I can get 40% off.
good plan.
That's funny.
All right, first deal of the day here. We got, other than our deals, we've got, this is today only at Lowe's. This is the Flex Torque 100-piece set of DeWalt bits. Let me start that over. This is a 100-piece DeWalt Flex Torque set for almost 50. I guess it's 50% off. It was $44.98 all the way down to $22.48. That's actually linked here in the shop button on YouTube. If you click that shop button, you should see that deal first. If not, I put all of those links in the description of this video on YouTube, TikTok. This is where I got the links at. So if you want to see those, head over to 731 Works channel. Now, also, next up, today only, at Lowe's, $60 off, plus a free battery and charger, which is a $159 value on a Bosch 18-volt finish nailer. So if you're in the Bosch platform, this might be a good way to go. Or if you just need a finish nailer because it comes with a battery and charger too, you can pick that up.
Waterbuck says House of the Lord on Sunday morning, House of 731 on Tuesday nights.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's funny. I like that.
Next up, 15% off. I think this goes through tomorrow, July 30th. So if you got a little time between now and tomorrow, you can save an extra 15% off reconditioned tools. And there are a lot to choose from here. And we're talking about Milwaukee tools, a Milwaukee table saw, jigsaw, air blower, or leaf blower. We also have Bosch on this reconditioned sale. It's actually a really good router right there. Bosch is $79.15. It's a reconditioned for $79, and then it's also 15% off. There's 9 pages of these deals. These are linked in the description. This is not on the shop button. They're on YouTube, so you may want to go check this out. Even that brand new that come out this year, Bosch router is on there, so that's pretty cool. There's several deals there to choose from.
Make sure you put the code RECON15 in there, or you can clip it. You'll see it on the screen there.
Yep. All right, big old price drop here on a Weeha. How do you say that? Weeha? W-I-H-A, Weeha, or Weeha?
I like Weeha.
Weeha, 9-piece insulated saw finish nut driver set, down to $96. Weeha is known for being a little bit more expensive brand. It was $156, so you're saving quite a bit of money. What, $60 off that set right there? That's a really good set.
Really quick before you go any further, Sayers channel wants to know, is there any type of warranty on these tools? So
the Recon tools, if you look at them, almost all of them have a 1 year manufacturer's warranty on it, but it says in the description of the tool. So if you're looking at the reconditioned tool, just scroll down to the specifications and the details. It'll show right there that what the actual warranty is on there.
TikTok is lagging really bad.
Well, I'm on data, so I guess I could turn the Wi-Fi on. See if that helps.
See if that'll help you.
I thought the data would do well, so we'll put that on Wi-Fi. All right, so next up, we got, again, another factory reconditioned tool. This is a Makita. This is actually over at, I had the name there for a second, CPO Outlets. If you've never shopped there, it's a legit place, just so you know. But 71% off the factory reconditioned Makita 4.5-inch angle grinder. It's only $35. This is a corded tool. It was $119. Solid deal if you need a Makita grinder. Next up, 59% off the retail price of the DeWalt Atomic multi-tool, down to $76.99. It was $189. This comes in combo kits for $99 new. So it just depends on if you've already in the DeWalt platform, you don't need that 2 amp hour battery and another charger to hang around. This is actually a really good deal. But if you do need that extra battery and charger, I think Amazon actually sells this for $99 as well. And Lowe's and several other places have that going too. I got it there twice. 29% off. This is actually a really crazy deal. I thought this was a reconditioned Makita dust extractor, but from what I can tell, it's new. But go check it and make sure before you buy it. It's only $489.99. It was $689. You're saving $200 off this Makita dust extractor. This is a rare deal, especially this low. And then this is the sander I talk about all the time. That's like the Rotex killer. So it is a Bosch 6-inch dual mode sander. It does gear mode. Then it also does just regular orbital sanding mode. This is the recondition tool. You get 15% off of this one as well. And there was a price on there.
That did fix it, by the way.
Oh, good. So $229, the recondition price, plus you get 15% off. This usually is on sale for about $299. So the recondition price is a lot lower. It's $80, $70 lower. And then you get 15% off of that. So it's a solid deal right there.
Brandon, I actually love that scripture. That a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and two will become one. Yeah. We actually say that all the time to our kids, that we are one. So they can't ask one of us something and the other one something else.
We're one.
Yeah, we are one.
All right, so next up, Skill is having a $10 to $40 off sale on any order over $99 using Skill Power as your code. This ends tomorrow. Oh, this ends tonight at midnight. So if you want some of these Skill tools, jump on it. So we're talking about the Skill table saw. This is actually cheaper on Amazon right now. So I would actually buy the Skill table saw on Amazon. If you go search for Skill 10-inch table saw, you'll see it's like $280, $283 or something like that. It's a really good deal. But some of these other ones are solid deals. If you need a bandsaw or any of the, the miter saw, actually this is a really good set here too. The Skill router and router table combo, very good deal. So you're getting $25 off of that. But if you want some Skill deals, there's several pages to choose from. But the link to this is in the description of the video if you want to check that out. If you're a Flex, let me know in the comments if you use Flex tools, because I haven't ran into a whole lot of people that actually use them. So just comment Flex and let me know that you're using them, because I haven't done many videos on them because I'm not sure how popular they are and how many people want to see those videos. So comment Flex if you are a Flex user. Right now you can save up to $40, $10 to $40 off an order of $99 using the code FLEXDEAL. This Flex 3-stack toolbox kit is very good. Like, they're very good tool storage boxes. I like them quite a lot, actually.
Not seeing a lot of Flex in there, so I don't think.
There's not a lot of people using Flex, but you can get some solid deals on them because they go on sale pretty regularly. So, like, this whole combo kit's $40 off. You can get that Flex, we call that thing, table saw, $40 off. That actually just come out last year. So, solid deals there on Flex. A couple more deals to go through here. We got Craftsman. If you're in the Craftsman platform, you can actually get a free bare tool right now with a starter kit. So, you're getting 2 batteries and a charger with a free bare tool. This is linked in the shop button as well on YouTube here, as well as in the description. And this one is also linked in those places. Also, for the Skill Power Tool users, you can get a charger and a free battery with a free tool. Now, you get the charger and battery, buy the charger and battery, and then get the free tool with it. So that's a solid deal if you're in the Skill platform. This is sneaky good if you're in the market for some extra clamps that expires on July 31st. These are $15 off on the Bessie one-hand clamps. And what does that mean? Like these little squeeze clamps, you can get $15 off of these for a limited time. If you use, is there a code?
Up to $15.
Up to 15. Yeah, I'm sorry, up to 50. So you might want to check this out. They're discounted.
They've already got them.
They're already discounted, so no code is needed. And there's multiple here to choose from. So if you need to stock up on some clamps, now might be the time.
Happy birthday, Jason Priestler.
Happy birthday,
and
Jason.
Happy early birthday to Miss Ann in 2 weeks.
Yeah, happy early birthday. All right, last deal on the, is the last deal? Yep, last deal. Klein hand tools, select Klein hand tools, up to 25% off, or save 25% off. You're going to use 25 Klein USA as the code. This goes all the way through July 31st. So if you're in the market for some Klein tools, go check this out. You know that they make some of the best hand tools on the market, especially screwdrivers and pliers and things like that. And there's some solid deals here. There's like 14 pages of Klein deals. So if you're in the market for those, go check them out. All of these deals are listed on my website. If you just go to 731woodworks.com and you click on that tool deals button, you scroll down, you'll see every one of these deals. And somebody asked me the other day, can you add a search bar to the page so I can search for deals? It is here. It is here now. So all you have to do is click on there. So if we're looking for Bessie, we can just search Bessie, and all the previous Bessie deals will show up. However, some may be expired, so be very cautious about these. Like this on this parallel clamp is already expired. Like this was posted a very long time ago, and there's no way for me to make it sort by latest. So that's the only drawback to that.
That's unfortunate,
Yep.
actually.
And don't forget, we have 25% off everything in our store, including build plans, plan bundles, anything. You're just going to use the code BLESSED25 to celebrate our 25 years of marriage. We wanted to thank you for being a part of this community and helping us along and just supporting us. So go to the website, go to the store, and check all of this out. Board butter is flying off the shelves today, so if you they got to make some more tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be making fresh board butter tomorrow morning.
Batch of board butters coming tomorrow. What's up, TikTok? First time live on TikTok here for 731 Woodworks. Now, this is my wife, Miss 731. So we're trying something new here while doing YouTube and TikTok at the same time.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because you never know where you need to be looking at.
This was the idea of our first full-time employee other than ourselves, Chandler. So if you're watching, this is for you.
Chandler is our surrogate son-in-law.
Yeah. I don't know about that. He's not son-in-law yet. He's working on it. Tom Shaw says, did you see anything good at AWFS? Yes, I saw a few things, not a bunch. So AWFS, if you don't know, it's in Las Vegas every other year, and it's something something woodworking something. It's a giant woodworking show for tools.
Utah, I'll look it
and
up.
So they vendors bring their new tools or things they're wanting to get onto the market. They're bringing them there to show. And so I saw 3 things that really kind of stood out to me.
Association of Woodworking and Furnishings Suppliers.
There you go.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah. So there you go. Bunch of CNC stuff, like large scale CNC stuff, but there were some really good consumer level CNCs. And we actually, I did a video on 3 small shop CNCs. So 3 companies there that provide small shop CNCs and just an overview of their equipment and what they do and how they work. And so that video will be coming out Sunday. So there's one from Onefinity that STL, he's on here tonight, STL Woodworks. If you go check out his channel, he's already posted a video on one of them that I'll feature in there. That's a sliding table. So a 4-foot CNC with a sliding table under it. So you can actually cut a full 8-foot sheet of plywood without ever having to move the plywood. The table does all the moving for you. So I thought that was pretty cool.
David Clay, you should have been there.
You should have. He said
he wanted to go. I like going to. I know we didn't have as much at this one, but I still enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, I like walking around, looking at all the different things and talking to the different people. I find it enjoyable.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Bear Black says, "Have you ever done a review on Summerfield router bits?" I have not. We've not done that. We the other interesting.
STL thought IWF was better. No.
Well, he liked all the CNCs, and it was closer to home. I'm sure.
Yeah. So.
But so another thing I saw, Harvey had a prototype of a drill press there. I've got a video coming on it too, but you basically make a mark on your board where you're wanting to drill the hole, and you move it over there and get it kind of close, and then you push a button, and the whole head moves and centers itself over that mark. That was pretty cool.
It's called the Sniper.
Yeah, it's called the Sniper. They said it's about a year out from production, so you're going to wait.
It was pretty cool.
But it was cool. It
was.
They got a new dust extractor coming out as well, a little mini one, kind of like their Gyro Airs, but very, very small. There's a fold-up, like a mobile workbench that's actually like a traditional woodworking workbench. So it has the Moxon vise, it has dog holes, hardwood top. Like, it's pretty cool. And it only takes up probably 3.5, 4 feet, and it folds up flat. So that was cool. And then we saw some really cool people like build stuff and bring it out there for some type of competition. And so there were several of those cool.
Rick Coulter has celebrated 45 months as a 2before supporter. He says, hello, fam. Finally made a live show. Do we have a tool giveaway for the up-and-coming anniversary coming up? We do have to talk to y'all about that. And then also, James Nino has been a member for 42 months of our 1Before Supporter Club, and he says, happy early anniversary.
Thank you, James.
We do actually have a big giveaway that we have got to actually sit down and plan. We think we know where we're going to do it at, but we're not for certain.
Yeah, it hasn't been nailed down yet.
Can we tell one of the things that we're giving away?
What are we giving away?
That we were told about?
Oh, yes, we can.
Can we talk about that?
We can talk about it openly.
We found out we were offered something amazing to include in our giveaway.
Our next giveaway.
Yes, and it's the big 731 celebration. You guys know that we wanted to do a big celebration for finally reaching 731,000 subscribers a long time ago, but things have been really busy, so we're just now getting ready to plan that. Better late than never, and we have something really, really cool to include in the giveaway.
Yep,
Go ahead.
A Shapeoko 4 CNC.
Yes.
Carbide 3D. We had lunch with them, and we was talking about just, stuff. And he's like, and we said something about the giveaway, and he said, how would you like a CNC for that giveaway? I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. He said, we'll give us Shapeoko 4 anywhere in the U.S. or Canada.
Yeah, he said or Canada. Well, he said that other places could actually win it also.
They would have to pay for the shipping.
But they would have to pay for shipping.
Yeah.
In one of the other places. So I don't know how that's going to work.
Whenever we do the giveaway, hit that subscribe button or the follow button if you're on TikTok.
It's actually going to depend on the giveaway rules.
Yeah, and the rules, country rules and all that stuff. For sure, the U.S., we'll have to check on Canada. They have certain places you can't give things away. Anyway, Shapeoko 4 CNC will be given away. So that is really cool.
Yes. Super, super
And of
cool.
course, we'll throw stuff in as well, obviously, and have some other stuff. We'll probably... Well, I don't want to commit any other companies, but we have some really strong supporting companies that always throw stuff in, so it should be fun. It should be fun.
I'm super excited about that.
Armor Woodwork says, "OMG, dreams only if." It would be good.
I hope that several of you guys get to make it to that because so many of you have been with us for so long, and so you were some of the first ones of those 731,000.
Yep.
So. It's going to be really cool to get to do
some of the first ones of the 731 subscribers, if we're being honest.
Yes. I don't know if I was one of the first 731.
I don't know when you subscribe. Year 3, 4. Hey, hello from Canada. David, what does it say? David Tellier?
Where are you trying to... Oh, I can't see any of that from here.
You can't see that?
How am I supposed to see that from here? Do
I can barely see it.
on my face?
I'm trying to scroll back.
If
you have woodworking tool questions, please feel free to ask on TikTok or YouTube here in the chat. I'll try to get.
I guess I need to open up TikTok so I can watch the questions.
Try to get you.
We have
answers.
Chandler watching. He should be here.
He should
on Tuesday nights.
It should be part of his duties.
It should be part of your stuff, Chandler. You should be here.
He should operate the TikTok. There's some way you could set up like a control center because you know how you see them doing on all these other shows. Where they got somebody off to the side. They have a camera on them, too. And when they talk, the camera goes over there. We could do that.
Chandler would hate that.
We could do that.
He would hate that, though. He's camera shy. He's probably sitting there now going, would y'all just quit talking about me, please? Throw 3D printer on top of that, Shapeoko, and I'll take it.
Yeah, that would be a cool giveaway.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Carbide 3D is a wonderful company.
Steve Williams says he used his giveaway Hercules table saw today. I'm glad you're getting used to it.
Okay, Mustang has a question. Says, hope all is well. I have a sander dilemma I'm going through. Sent you an email with details. Uh-oh. Have you read the email?
I don't know if I saw it yet or not.
He'll try to find it. If you don't hear back from him in a few days, email me. It may be easier to
when did you send
get through to me.
Because I don't have it anywhere in my inbox right now. I have 5 emails and I don't see that one.
So Fire Knight Phoenix, my favorite Thundercats thing on here, says, do you prefer stained mineral oil or shellac on finished projects?
It just depends on what it is, right? I mean, if it's a cutting board, I'm going to use mineral oil. If it's a
piece of furniture like
an end table or something, probably going to use stain with some poly on it. I haven't used a lot of shellac, honestly. I have a desk. This desk, actually, my other desk, I used lacquer on it and sprayed lacquer, and it held up well. This actually has a nano coat finish on it that you can get from like Carbon Method, and it's held up very well for that sort of thing.
He said he sent it through the website last night.
I must have missed it because I don't see it. Like I try to keep up with all those contact forms. I'll have to go back and look and double check. My apologies. I may have missed it.
He is really good about going through and checking those.
I try to keep up with all the emails, but every now and then some slip through.
The man wants to know, do you have any thoughts on Bosch miter saws?
I have never used them. I've heard good things about them, but I've never actually laid hands on one. What are your top 3 pocket hole jig brands? Masca. I like Masca pocket hole jigs. Craig, obviously.
Do you have another favorite?
No, I've never used any of the other ones. I know Armor makes some, but Armor's going out of business, just so you know. Like they're no longer in business. All the stock that's out there has been bought by other companies and put on massive discounts, so you can actually get a good deal on it.
Do you have plans for the dog crate?
No, I don't.
You never got plans for that?
Mm-mm. Did you ever hear about Incogno brand?
No,
I've never heard that brand.
You're reading those questions really slow.
I hard
Is it hard to see it?
Yeah, it's so tiny. I got my glasses.
You have your peepers on.
No, these are regular glasses.
Oh,
I'll put these
maybe that's the problem.
These aren't much better that far away. These are not good for these are good for in the bed. These are my regular seeing glasses.
He just upgraded to the where are they called?
Progressive lenses. That's what these are, and they're really good when you're sitting in bed watching TV because you can look up, see TV, you can look down and see whatever my little Nintendo Switch or computer or whatever. But just out looking like this, I need these regular ones.
Yellowhammer says almost everything he's made on his Shapeoko CNC has sold. It's a good CNC.
Yeah, it is. I like it a lot.
It is. It's a good one. We were super excited when he told us that.
Oh, yeah,
I
was floored.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. We were actually meeting with him and talking to him when Mo calls her daddy and says that she had a wreck. So, y'all, Mo wrecked her car last week while we were in Vegas, so it was traumatizing for her, but it was almost like a rite of passage, too. She backed into something. Yeah. Nobody got hurt. Everybody was fine. Car's fixable. So, caused a lot of damage, though.
Yeah, it did. Like $3,500.
Yeah.
I've never used the Mousecraft jigs, so I'm not sure about those. I'm not sure what happened to Armor. I think they just didn't make it, and so they sold all their inventory.
Hunterfield says, I think you should review the Metabo. I like saying Metabo. The Metabo Nailer battery line, 15, 16, 18, 23 gauge. They are coming in a lot cheaper than major brands like DeWalt. Plus, they're such a big name for pneumatic nailers. Yeah, I've seen a lot of deals on those too. A lot, actually. Greetings from South Africa. Well, welcome. Thank you for staying up. Oh, that's 1:30 awesome. 1:30 a.m. That's crazy. Fire Knight's going to use some black walnut to make a little platform shelf this weekend. Cool. That'll be cool. Yep. Black walnut's pretty. Yes, Kevin. Everybody was fine. She actually backed into the trailer of our contractors that are working on our ceiling. They had their work trailer parked out there with all the supplies in it. Yeah. Yellowhammer says, Peyton, my daughter, knows a thing or two about destroying cars. She's had a few wrecks. Most 26. And so I feel like this, first time she's bent one up. Yeah. So she's done well. And I've done it twice. I did it once as a teenager, once in my 20s. Matt's done it twice. I've done it in a police car. I had arrested this guy, DWI number 4, which is a felony here in Arkansas. And I'd taken him to the jail. It took me a long time. And I was ready to get back on the road, man. I was wanting to get another DWI off the street. I jumped in the car, hit the reverse, bam, hit a jailer's truck parked right. He was parked. The parking lot was like, I pulled up to the front of the jail, and he was parked on basically like 30, 40 feet behind me. I was just in a hurry. It was 100% my fault. And it didn't do any damage to his truck. Very, very minimal. It basically hit the back bumper of his Dodge truck, and it tore the bumper up on my police car. And then I have to call a supervisor. My night's shot then because you got to get pictures and all that stuff. So we all do it. Bless her heart. She's so upset, though. And so we tell her, we're like, okay, go to this body shop and get an estimate on getting it fixed. I'm thinking she's going to do that, in a day or two. And like 30 minutes later, she's sending me the estimate. She literally, from being on the phone with her daddy when it happened, went straight to the body shop, which tears right all still in her eyes, and she's like, I just wrecked and I need an estimate. Like literally. I was like, okay, she is on it. Yeah, so, she's bad. That's funny. Right, Daniel says, do you still recommend the Evolution table saw? I'm wanting to buy it before it sells out again. Yes, it's a nice table saw. If you're in the market for one, it's really nice. I really like the extendable outfeed support, and that sliding table feature is cool. Michael says, do you miss being a cop? No, I don't. I loved it while I was there. I spent 13 years on the highway. I had 2 years as a dispatcher before going on the highway. I love almost every day of it. Of course, any job you have, there's days where you just would rather not. But by far, the far majority of it, I loved it. And you weren't really that happy with it once you became sergeant. When I became a supervisor, things just changed. I was in the office more. But when I was on the highway, I loved it. And so, but with all that saying, once my time was done, I felt like my mission was over, kind of the way I felt about it. After we prayed and prayed for God to open this up and for us to go full time on YouTube, when this door opened,
I felt like that door closed, and I was at 100% peace with it. So I haven't missed it. I missed the guys I work with, but not the job, actually.
Yep. Steve Gale says, Metabo is smooth, Flex is mighty.
Armour says, careful in North Carolina, the state troopers hide all the time. Man, I was the best hider you ever saw in your life. I would sneak up on folks like there was nobody's business.
They did. They always called him a ninja.
I was good at it.
Daniel says, ASP or beast. Yeah, he was really good at hiding. He really was.
I don't want to say anything. I don't give away secrets, but I would sit behind things, and I would get it in slower speed areas, usually like around towns and stuff.
Speed traps.
Well, I wasn't after speeders, though. I wasn't clocking them for speeding. I would be looking for seat belts and stuff like that. But more than that, you're looking for reactions. Like if somebody has a crazy reaction to you being there, like it's very difficult for somebody to hide a guilty conscience. And after you do it for a while, you kind of start picking up on guilty conscience cues. And so that's how you get a lot of warrants and DWIs. And, you'd have to have a valid reason to stop them, obviously. But most people don't wear their seatbelt, and they would like freak out when they saw you. Pretty good indicator.
Larry Tibbetts is from the Cayman Islands right now. Says, I watch your videos all the time.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's awesome.
Fire Knight says, do you have any advice for someone using a Dremel for the first time? I've only used one a couple of times. It was actually a Win version of the rotary tool. And I made a flag, and I actually carved the stars out, 50 of those suckers. And it's tedious, man. But mine had like a flexible, I don't know what you call it, head on it. And so you could just basically use it like a pin. So that was kind of neat. I haven't used one of the regular without that, though.
Matthew Hudson says, just subscribed recently. Love the open Christian displays.
Thank you. Matthew 5:14-16.
Be a light on the hill. Let's see. Steve says, the Metabo rear handle circular saw is the most comfortable one to heave with one arm. Nice. It's my favorite. The Flex circular saw is like a dragon waiting to be unleashed. That's funny. Y'all think Georgia State Police is bad? Try Louisiana.
They get you.
Anybody in here from Louisiana? Man, y'all got some rough guys. I think Louisiana just wants to get Arkansas. I think that it's
it's like a battle.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I think that's it.
They have a tough job. Like when I became a supervisor, I started watching other people, the guys I was supervising, their videos, and of course I've dealt with it for many, many years. Mm-hmm. And most people, like 99% of the people you come in contact with, are extremely nice, and they're just good people trying to go to work, right?
Hey. So, do you know what time it is?
Power tip time.
Power tip. Keep going now.
And so, most people you deal with are very, very kind, and then there's that 1% that are just knotheads, But that's part of it.
Yep. What's your power tip?
Power tip is.
Do you have one?
Yes. The power tip is, we've been married for 25 years, 26 together. So we met July 31st in 1999. Then we got married July 31st, 2000. And so that's where 731 comes from, if you ever wonder. But the power tip is, and I do this wrong all the time, but I always like this analogy, but I'll say it like this. If you're in a marriage or relationship, any relationship, but it doesn't matter if it's friends or wife, but mainly your spouse, you have to put them first ahead of yourself. And I fail at that all the time. And so when I do fail at that, that's when we actually have an argument, which is pretty rare, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
So maybe once every, I don't know,
were you looking
6
at me
or
for
10 months.
There?
Yeah. Let's make sure I was right. 6 to 10 months, maybe once. I don't know. It's not often. Like we very rarely argue. But when we do, it's because of my selfishness. Like I'll try to do something knowing that she's needing to do something or not thinking about her needs or what she's, wanting to do or whatever. And so power tip is put them first, and then life is much easier. Everybody's happier. And
happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. I mean, really, that's the secret to any marriage, I think. A friend of mine shared a thing with me one time. It was like a triangle. I've told this before. He put God at the top. Husband, wife here. The closer you get to the top of the triangle, the closer you two get together. So the closer you get together. And when you start going this way, things don't work out as well. Mm-hmm. And so that's always been a good analogy. But for the most part, if you put your other person first. If each of you is trying to put each other first, you're not having problems.
Communication is like one of the biggest.
That's key too. And I really do suck at that.
He really does.
Not a good communicationer.
No, he's really bad at communication. Like really, really
We got
bad.
a heart from Handicrafted by Joel. Thank you, man. I don't know what that means. We're first time TikTok livers, so that's cool.
What was it?
A heart.
I wish I could see
Says
that.
sent heart me.
Oh, that's awesome.
We need Chandler here to explain this TikTok stuff.
We really do.
Have you ever decided to do another review on the Delta? I have been thinking about that.
Jump $69.
Scott, I have been thinking about that a lot. So yeah, I haven't decided to do it, but I've been thinking about doing it.
You need to do it then.
I need to do it.
You need to do it.
Stopped a guy for driving the speed limit. Yeah, drunk. No, that's not how it works there, Pasha Versa. If I stopped them, they were breaking the law.
You did not say that name anywhere near right.
If I stopped them for anything, it was because they were breaking the law. Yeah, I did not go against that. So
yeah,
take that for what it's worth.
But there is one guy I know in particular who will stop somebody if they're going a mile over or 5 miles under.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So you're going to have good and bad everywhere in every type of job. It's just, it's just one of those things. Yeah. I'm too old for TikTok too, Michael. I'm trying though. I'm trying to post my stuff to my TikTok, and
Chandler has been doing a really good job on TikTok. He's taking my stuff and posting on TikTok. Mm-hmm. I was like, I don't know how to monetize that. Like you can get money for ads like you do on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And he figured it out in just a little bit. And so now we've got, I think, $50 we've made so far. So
whoop, whoop.
That's pretty good. I can't complain about that.
His first month's salary is going to be $50.
That's awesome. It's your fan club. Handcrafted by Joel says, oh, that's cool. Thank you, man.
That is cool. Well, I think we've
kept them. Don't forget our sale. It's going through July 31st. Mm-hmm. Also, I have a daily tool deals email. If you haven't signed up for that, you got to do it, or you're missing out on a bunch of cool tool deals. If you go to my website on the tool deals tab, and you just click that sign up for my daily tool deals email right there, and you'll sign up. And I'll send it out every morning. And you'll get all of these deals that you see on this page, like so many, like 5 to 10 each morning get sent out. So if you're looking for a specific tool, you might be able to find it in that tool deal because we're looking for the best tool deals every day and sending those out. But we are having a sale, 25% off through July 31st on our woodworking plans, our board butter, everything. Just go to 730woodworks.com and use the code BLESSED25. That's BLESSED 25. And you'll save 25% off.
Will Dixon says that he would like for you to do the Inco brand.
Inco. I'll have to check that out because somebody else mentioned it earlier.
It moved in one of your videos to test. Oh, just test the brand out in general. Brad B says $50. You can almost afford a dinner for one with that.
Almost.
Right?
We went to Subway. We got a sandwich each and a bag of chips.
A 6-inch.
6-inch sandwiches.
They used to be like $5.
It was $30.
Yeah.
It was $28 and change.
But, in Vegas, we just come back from being in Vegas for a week. And to me, I think the food in Vegas can be fairly expensive. I mean, for one meal, it's not pricey. Uncommon to pay several $100s. But their food is amazing. Yeah, when I'm in our little town and I'm just getting something like Subway real quick, I don't want to pay a bunch of money for that.
No.
It's awful. Why did you leave being a trooper?
Ron, the reason I left is because God told me to. It's short and sweet. Mm-hmm. I had been wanting to do it for a while, and I had been praying for God to help us, make this real. Mm-hmm. And for months and months and months, I was very worried about it. There's actually a video on YouTube called, it's called Leap of Faith. I think it is 731 Leap of Faith. Long story short, we had started praying for this for months.
Yeah.
The channel had just started taking off. We had just over 100,000 subscribers, so it was nowhere near what we're at now. And I felt like God was using the channel to spread the gospel because we purposely wear our Christian shirts on the channel. And we do some other things with the channel, to help.
We try not to browbeat. We just want.
Yeah, we're not browbeaters. We're not Bible beaters. We're just, when somebody sees a shirt or they see the video linked in the description to the gospel, although we have a lot of people reach out. And it just opens the door. And so we can talk to them. See if I can find that video. I'll drop it in the chat before we go.
What's a beginner CNC tool?
I don't know. I think Andy Bird Beals just did a video on that on a budget level CNC. So you might want to check that out.
Oh my gosh, look at you, baby-faced.
Baby-faced.
Baby-face outlaw.
So the title of the video is called Why I Quit the Arkansas State Police. And I go into full detail on why I did that, but I'll drop that link in the chat as well. But to finish the story up, I was very concerned about leaving a full-time paycheck and insurance and retirement to do YouTube full-time and like not have any really know if the next check's coming type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had been praying about it for months, and I just like was in tremendous, we call it turmoil over that decision. Mm-hmm. And I was in my little home gym working out on a Friday morning and just praying about it and praying about it and praying about it. And I've told the story a bunch, but I've heard the voice of God twice in my life. It's not like it was a burning bush or a burning pile of sawdust beside me, with the booming God's voice, but it was literally in my spirit. I just felt him say, I created the universe. I got this. And as soon as I heard that, I was like instant peace right then. Mm-hmm. And so I come in, I woke her up. I said, hey, I'm quitting Monday morning. And she's like, okay, let's do it. I never once doubted it, never once questioned it, just was 100%, 110% behind me. And ever since then, God's blessed everything we've done.
Yeah, 3 years later, I was able to come home to leave teaching to come home and do this with them full time. And now Chandler has left education. He was a high school coach and teacher. Now he's left and he's with us. So
Yep. So we've been blessed. We've been more than blessed. So
we're celebrating 25 years.
25 years
in
marriage.
2 days.
Yep.
In 2 days. Thank all of y'all for all the anniversary wishes. I've been seeing them in the chat. I'm sorry I can't respond to everyone, but thank y'all so much for all of your love and support through all of this.
Yep.
So.
All right. See y'all next week, Lord willing.
Good night.
See ya.